feel good. It's a good day to elevate to great. The Can Do Coach is well rested, and she got big goals, big dreams, big money, big belief. Hey, let's go. Today we need to talk about the altitude of awakening. The altitude of awakening. How many times have you heard attitude determines altitude? Have we ever considered reverse engineering and thinking about the altitude we need to live at to create continuous affluence, continuous abundance, continuous awareness, continuous amplification, continuous action? Altitude is just vertical elevation. That's your higher perspective, especially when the world is filled with chaos and is seeking to distract you from your destiny. Awakening is a revival of interest, an arousal of activity. If you've been slothful, when you begin to awaken within, there is an awareness of something that was hidden beneath the surface that you recognize and realize instantly. There needs to be a higher altitude of awakening, especially in this hour that we're living in. Think on those things that are above and not those things that are beneath. I remember years ago, before I started dating my husband, and someone said we dated the level of our self-esteem. So that vertical elevation is critical, because if you're in a low emotional mental state, who are you going to attract to you? Someone that matches that same frequency. So we need to adjust our aim. Adjust our aim. AIM, your awareness. What are you saying? What are you believing? Implement. What are you implementing? What actions are you taking every single day? It matters. It really does matters, because you're building habits consciously and unconsciously. And M, your core zone of genius. That's your magnetic force. That's what pulls opportunities to you. But if you don't even believe that they exist, how can you attract what's next? If you don't even believe they exist, how can you attract what's next? So are you in the mental, emotional space to create the inner transformation you need? Altitude affects your atmosphere. Think about your space. Your mental head space represents your atmosphere. You have to protect the precious. What actions do you need to take? Look at your associations. Who are you connected to? Association brings assimilation, because what they repeat, you're going to be repeating. What adjustments do you need to make in how you're living your life? These are the things I ask myself continuously. How can I be more effective? How can I be more impactful? There has to be space for reflections. That's what creates the heightened awareness. So remember, the altitude of awakening. Awake from your slumber. Awake to be great. Awake to do what you were created to do. It's not now or never. It's now or now. It's now or now, right? It's now or now. So get her done. Get her done. Get her done. At this level, at this height of consciousness, I can no longer engage in. At this height of consciousness, I can no longer accept. At this height of consciousness, I release. At this height of consciousness, this level of awakening, I choose.